He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Raimel Tapia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games in this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The belt for the twin killing. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning. Jairo Diaz will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. There's one. Back to Murphy, and they get them both. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
These Rockies guys, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Now at the plate, David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat. Dahl, originally from the state of Alabama. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Daniel Murphy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting it. The catcher, number 3.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Pence is there, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jairo Diaz. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Murphy at second. Hampson on at first with 2 down. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in, Hunter Pence, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He's there and records the first out.
That is good. The first baseman, Brandon.
Now here's the pitch. They're facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Belt is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
No strike.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Playing 11.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Tapia playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit back up the middle to Crawford for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. In there, no balls and a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now.
For the Giants, the catcher.
He's set. Here it comes.
Posey.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 8. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit. In now, Kevin Gossman. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Up next to the Giants.
So striding in, Steven Duggar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is... Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Story is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base paths. He can really fly. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. And that one is gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 to David Dahl.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he sends it on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Garrett Hampson, a base hit in his first trip. Here it comes. Hampson, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Wilmer Flores.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Up next to the job.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle of innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Up next to the Giants.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jairo Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jairo Diaz becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. He pulls this one into right. Hence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping up now, Kevin Gossman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's set, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Jake McGee takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Gausman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Blackman is there, one away. Striding into the box, Hunter Pence. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. With runners in scoring position this season, Pence is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, no.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down out there.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Brandon Belt is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Popped up. Arenado in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at 3rd base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. So striding forward now, Buster Posey, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. McGee's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Yastrzemski, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Down is full. 3 balls.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Daniel Murphy.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's set. Here it comes. Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And this will be fouled away. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Oh, look at that stop. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and the deficit remains 5-2. Wade Davis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next to the Giants.
Now in the box, Kevin Gossman. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Jalen Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 49, Jalen Davis.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One ball, one strike to count. Davis playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner will score from second. The relay, and Pence is in at third base with a triple.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Brian Shaw.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Arlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey!
2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Dom Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ian Desmond will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Strike taken up in the zone. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and overall, he's really happy. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. James Pazos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leading up for the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit out towards second. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Mauricio Dubon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And that misses, ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Dubon is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Dubon stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 26th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
In now, Steven Duggar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it Jondo Gustave will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Mauricio Dubon is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
It doesn't look very.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the break.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Murphy has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Scott Ober enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Line drive base hit. The relay throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Rockies down to their final out now. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The catcher, number 3, Dom.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
This is pulled into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. San Francisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kevin Gausman earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jairo Diaz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 9 runs on 21 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, the Giants combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-2. Cody Bellinger was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Dodgers grab the win over the Mets 9-5. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-1. The Friars allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-2. The Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-2. The Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-0. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-1. The Brewers picked up 14 hits in total as they destroyed the Rays 10-2. The Baltimore Orioles got an astounding 20 hits in total as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 15-2. Rich Hill grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 2-0. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Cleveland Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-2. Andrew Heaney got the W and now has 5 this year, helping lead the Angels to the win over the Yankees 2-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Mariners got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Braves 10-4. Jesus Luzardo grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading the A's to the win over Texas 5-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-9. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.